pure chaos,
All
right?
Let's go to Rhys.
I don't think anybody was surprised. This guy has a knack for coming up in the biggest moments. It's just what he's done his whole career, and we've seen it plenty of times. Obviously, haven't gotten a chance to see it on this type of stage, but MV3. I think that's really all we got to say, right? Like, this guy's incredible.
Okay. Going to go far right in the back.
Hi, Rhys. Congratulations. So many teams you've been on that they came close and just couldn't quite get there. And then you start off this year the way you guys did. Just the journey to get to the World Series now, and just how special this is.
Yeah, obviously didn't start the way that we had hoped. You know, we had talked about this type of moment in spring training, right? I think every team does. But when we got to spring, there's a different energy. Obviously, there's a ton of big splashes in free agency. That type of movement kind of signals, right, hey, this is our time. This is our time to win. The window is now. Tomper just pouring believe in us as soon as he took over. Kind of gives us all the confidence in the world, and I think that really showed up today. Down late, obviously against two extremely good and talented relievers, guys that I think that they've given up one run between the two of them in the postseason, and just never a doubt in the dugout. And that's just the type of players that we have. That's the type of belief that we have in each other, and it showed up today.
We're going to go with far left in the front, Marcus.
Hey, Rhys. What was it like in the dugout before his at bat? JT gets on, and it's Bryce Harper.
Yep.
I mean, was there a buzz? Was there anything said?
Oh, I think there's a buzz before the inning starts. You know, we were able to get 3 pretty quick outs, and we knew it was going to be a dogfight with the guy on the mound. But 3, 4, 5 coming up, guys that have come up big before. JT setting a tone and putting pressure on him right away with a base hit. And then, yeah, it's the MVP, right? It's the showman. This guy finds ways in big situations every single time. I don't even know how many times he did it this series, but, yeah, of course there's a buzz, right? Like, we believe that he was going to come through, that somebody was going to come through, and just so happened that 3 came through.
Okay, we're going to go here in the front row.
Rhys, I think you've seen kind of throughout these 5 home games kind of what that 2008 team accomplished. Jason Worth today, I mean, from guys like Victorino to a pinch hitter like Matt Stairs. Does it mean anything to you that, you know, 2022 Phillies are, you know, one of those teams now?
Of course it does. Yeah, this is why we lace them up. This is why we dream when we're 4 and 5 years old and we're just starting t-ball. I've gotten to hear stories about those guys since 2014 when I was drafted, right? Like, that's the standard here, and for good reason. I have future Hall of Famers, postseason legends, all of it, right? And what an example to follow. But it's just been really, really cool to see this group in particular really just write their own story. And we as a group, I think this city, just by the way that they showed up these past couple weekends, I think we'll be talking about this group for a long time.
And then what does it mean for you personally to be a winner now? You know, I mean,
it's a dream. Yeah, it's a dream. As an athlete, it's all about winning. It's all about winning. Winning makes everything better, right? 0 for 4, 4 for 4, gave up a homer late, whatever, it doesn't matter. Phil scored more than the other team. Life's pretty good. And I think that sentiment's echoed throughout the clubhouse, and I think you see that's why we're playing for each other.
Okay, down the second row on the left.
Okay. Yeah, my question to you, Rhys, is that when a hitter is going up in that situation, the way Bryce has, the way you hit some home runs, what are you thinking about that? I mean, are you going up there thinking, well, I'm going to hit a home run, or just try to get through this at bat? It seems like from a fan's perspective, you know, if you're a superstar, you know you're going to go up there and hit it, but it doesn't work like that.
Sure. I think there is a no, right? There has to be a confidence. You have to believe that you step in the box and you're dangerous. And I know Bryce definitely thinks that. You can just see that in the way that he takes his at-bats, the way he walks around the box, the way he walks up to the plate. I don't think he's trying to hit a home run. I know me personally, I'm not trying to hit home runs. He's so good with his eyes that I'm guessing that if he feels like he can get the pitcher in the strike zone with the way that he's seeing the ball, the way that he's swinging the bat, that if he can get the pitcher in the strike zone, he's got a pretty good chance to do some damage. And he did an outstanding job of that. He took the nasty split, the pitch before he hit the homer, and he got himself another fastball and didn't miss it.